they're checking.
So and they're just trying to double check everything. They're they're crossing the T's, dotting their I's before they make. They want all the information before they make a decision.
Yeah.
It's a little frustrating that this happens frequently at Smash tournaments. There's always rule problems, players showing up late to matches. That's just another one of those a rule that's on all rule sets really. Mage's DQ rule, rules where you have to be, hey, I got to get to a match. You have 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever it is. That rule's rarely enforced, right? So
and anyone that did enforce those to the letter would probably get blacklisted as a TO, not by any. But they're running a tournament, they're too uptight. You know what I mean? So
right,
it's very
exactly.
difficult as a TO to have crowd satisfaction and also make the right rulings.
That was interesting that Shugo could have gotten an easy up tilt there and extended that combo. Instead, he waited. I don't know why. Sometimes he just does weird things. I think he overreads situations occasionally.
Maybe he anticipates too hard.
And that's the thing. Infern is a very straightforward player.
Yeah, I've noticed. He goes for what works, and it seems to work for him. So. Hefty lead here.
Man, how many times today are we going to see Shugo forward smash that edge?
Yep. So good. He's going to look for the grab, obviously. Snake up. I'm surprised some snakes, what they'll do with that is they'll try to blow themselves up with grenades just so they can't be chain grabbed. They get themselves to a certain
right. I think that's a good move. I intentionally eat lasers and I intentionally play bad for the first 30% of my stock just so this chain grab to the edge at least is gone.
Yes, absolutely.
Because that's the biggie. And then you just hope that, you give them 20% or 30% damage while they only give you that amount too.
Sure. There you go. We got the chain grab popping off. He's going to get him with a spike. Let's see what he does.
Oh.
I think he grabbed the ledge.
That was an accident.
Not on purpose.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that ledge snap. Reads the air dodge, but can't quite pull it together. Oh! Wow.
There it is again. That's the same situation twice in a row. He could have just gone for the dare again. I mean, the Cypher maybe would have interrupted it, but I think it would have traded at worst.
Yeah, I think he might have tried and it just didn't work out for him. I'm not sure.
Regardless, Shugo could not have asked for a better opening.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the whole stock ahead, and the best part is Snake's actually in go range. That's usually one of the best. Wow!
If that was intentional, that is some creative new Snake
I've ever seen in my life.
And the way it looked like it was intentional.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. That was amazing.
I've never seen that before. What?
These things
blowing yourself up on your own proxy mine. I don't know if I necessarily agree with the decision, but it was cool.
Yeah. Shugo just going off. Shugo showing why he is the best player in Ohio. Maybe even the entire Midwest. Look at him go.
Right, at this point, it's pretty hard to argue that Shugo's not the best player in the Midwest, unless you count Mewtwo King as living here still. But we haven't seen him in this state in a while.
Sure.
Arguably Lane still, even though he hasn't been out to tournaments much. If he were to come back, Lane and Shugo, they go toe to toe.
Yeah. Wow, that was the kill for him. Doesn't take it. He's going to try to sit down a mine. Of course, Shugo's going to pop it. Tries to go through with a back air maybe on that Nair. Doesn't quite get it. What the Nagita! And the back air.
And that's it.
That's going to be game. First game goes to Shugo, and he's going to kick around his little thing. You aren't worth the trouble, he says. Oh, that Falco. What will he do next? Blowing up a mine with his down B. What a trickster. So here we go, game 2. Where do you counter pick Falco as Snake? Infern loves Lilat. Lilat seems like the perfect chance. But Shugo might be going Meta Knight on that.
Right, and that's in the back of Infern's mind right now. He wants to choose a stage that's good for him, but not too good, that it forces a Meta Knight switch. And we have a 3 out of 5 finals here. I think there's a small chance that if Infern goes down 2-0 and as ugly as that first game is, we might see some Ike. That was his old main, his old secondary. Yeah. So, just saying, sometimes when you're down in such a hole and it's clear you're going to lose,
Yeah.
you got to mix it up.
Maybe. So here we go. We got Snake, Falco, game 2 on Lilat. Like I said, going straight to Lilat. Good choice.
Yeah, there's a good choice for a couple of reasons, too. 1, interrupts the chain throws.
Yeah.
2, grenades and proxy mines and
Bounce.
mines. They not just how they bounce, but it's hard to see them.
Yeah, that's true as well.
And then the third reason is that Falco's side B is hindered here. The stage could all of a sudden shift, and you end up under the stage.
Yeah. And I mean, he feels so comfortable on this stage. Well, I've seen him counterpick on pretty much everyone from what I've seen.
Right, and this start is way better than what we saw last game for Infern.
Gets him with a C4.
And look at that.
He's not dying, not quite yet. Now he's got two mines on that platform and directly under
back
the
throw.
He's gonna put him in there. Power shield.
Look at that. Look at that trap though. Shugo's choices were reduced to almost nothing.
Yeah. Now Shugo's in a bad position. I mean, Falco has a hard time killing anyway.
Yep.
How are you gonna kill a Snake only at 73%?
This is where Snake is the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Really. It's when you're down a stock and you want to kill him, but he's not even in KO range yet.
Yeah. He's gonna need a lot more work to get there. Reads the air dodge, but he's a little bit too slow on that release.
Look at that.
That actually would have gone through, but he doesn't quite get it.
People underestimate Infern a little bit and how good he is at reading people. He knew that Shugo loves that F smash, so he chose an option that would tie or beat it.
Sure. Into the back air, but not quite yet. Oh, missing the ledge.
Unfortunate.
There, yeah.
In some of these matches,
happens.
it's a little closer than you think, though, because while it's not always there, the chain grab to spike still exists on this stage.
Sure. And on top of that, if you can get a double spike and sacrifice your own top with Infern, I mean, that's obviously a net gain for him. He's gonna shoot him down. I didn't even see that grenade there. Wow.
Yeah, well, Infern's doing tried and true Snake tactics right now. I don't need to approach you. I can just grenade camp, and half the stuff you do to me is going to cause more damage to you than it's going to do to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen his grenades interrupt the grab, interrupt the side B.
Yep. So now we got... Now Infern's just trying to... Or rather, Shugo's just trying to avoid any kind of kill move. Oh, he trips, but no capitalization. Doesn't see the C4, I guess. Now, I see Infern hit more C4s on this stage than I've seen him hit, like, all day on other stages combined. Like, it's ridiculous.
Right, and it's exactly what we talked about earlier. You cannot see those C4s.
Yeah.
And then the way the platforms align means that you can play the C4 off of grabs, off of tilts. The stage works out perfectly in Snake's favor.
Yeah. Hits him with the back air. Now Snake is off the stage. Let's see if he can follow up on this. Tries to get him with that. Not quite.
There it is. Grenade. We're just going to see lots and lots of grenades.
Yeah, because there's no reason not to. I mean, he won't die to a grenade. Oh, I guess he's dead now. But he wouldn't have died doing a grenade while Falco's just, getting primed up for that up tilt. He does a little bit more damage.
The other thing is, too, you can't even see it. There's a mine on that center platform. Most of the time, the angle, you don't know the mine's there.
Yep.
And
there it is. Oh, he's trying to hit him off the stage. You see that F tilt?
Right.
He's trying to push him off gently and then maybe combo something together.
There it is. Infern
game
takes game 2. It's now 1-1 as the winners finals.
Huh. So now Infern is lost. The problem is maybe he blew his load a little early, because now he doesn't have Lilat to counterpick anymore. I'm not sure where else he can go. He's just going to beat Shugo on Shugo stages. Going Ice Client. Oh, never mind. They're joking.
Right, well, it's important to get a win under your belt.
Yeah.
You don't want 2-0, so go to your guaranteed win stage.
Yeah. The reason that I bring it up, though, is because it is a winners finals set. So there are potentially 5 games. He needs a lot of stages in his pocket to be able to pull this one out, I think.
Yeah, working
straight into the
stage-wise, working in his favor, though. Falco is not the most diverse stage character.
Yeah.
Infern just needs to avoid what happened to him game 1, where he quickly dropped a stock and looked at 50% on his second before he was even damaging Shugo.
Yep, absolutely. Gets him to the back air, now Snake is off stage. This is where he's not very good. He's going to land safely on the right side of the platform.
Right, yeah.
Just making him approach. Slowly picking off at him, reads the air dodge, back air. Infern with very good DI. Just caught by the up smash. So here we go, stock 2. Now, Infern has to be cognizant of that chain grab. He's staying a little low. I mean, he isn't on the platform. He's not just trying to take free damage, you know, to try to avoid that chain grab. He's going to try to beat it out. The side B's everywhere. He catches the grenade, doesn't even blow it up at that dash attack. Reach the air dodge, of course, but he's in the spot on right before. Edge guard Falco here. Nope, Falco option just get right behind him on that top platform. Ooh, hit him right in the head with the mortar. Again, Falco off stage. Could have up tilted that, but reaction time is not fast enough, unfortunately.
So things are starting to look really bad for Infern.
Yeah.
He just cannot end Shugo's first stock.
And, you know, heaven forbid, if Shugo gets that next stock off, the chain grab's going to put him up to, you know,
If we could quickly looking at Infern on his last stock, 60%.
Yeah.
Not unrealistic at this point.
There it is.
There it is.
No options.
Well, you know, Infern had been doing okay earlier in this match. He'd been throwing grenades to guard against that option.
Yeah. Grenade still there. Yep. Back throw into grenade explosion. That's
still though, look at this. Last
got a
stock
and a half, yeah.
Infern, or Shugo blows up the proxy mine from the get-go. But
Shugo's
there's another
brainless.
one just waiting for
Shugo's
him.
just brainless, side being right onto it. At least you can see where the mine is now, though.
Right.
Because of the angle of the platform. Wow, look at that. Just limiting all of his options, trying to F-smash.
Wow, Infern
wow.
is not having this.
Oh, doesn't get it. He's down.
Oh.
He does not. If he would have just shielded, I mean, Falco had nothing he could do.
And, you know, it's kind of important here, because, like, Infern, he's down, but he's showing that he's not out. And he's at least putting up a fight, making this a respectable loss if it comes down to it.
Which it did.
And there's another factor people don't think about is that when you're getting bodied so hard, like what happened to Infern that first stock, you know, if you can make a run back like you did at the end, it gives you confidence going into the next game that,
absolutely,
hey, you know what? Yeah. I know what to do at least.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I wasn't on my game for a stock, 2 stocks, whatever it was, but
yeah,
in
definitely.
the end.
And that's another thing is that, you know, he did so well. He won that second game. So, I mean, I think he knows what he has to do, and he's sure of how to do it, but Shugo's just such a smart player. He has to just beat him. I mean, it's very difficult. At the end of the day, the Falco is Shugo. Whether he knows what to do in the matchup or not. I mean,
so, I think Halbert's banned.
So?
Pretty sure.
That makes sense.
5 EM, what's banned? What's the ban?
Halbert, there you go.
Yeah, so Shugo banned Halbert. I don't know where he can take him. That was as good a counter pick as we saw with Lilat. I think if this were me, best neutral or your best starter stage.
Well, I think that's the thing is that Snake's best neutral is or best starter stage is Lilat. I mean, he could go to Battlefield, which is very good for Snake, but as we've seen, it's very good for Falco as well. Maybe Castle Siege. I'm not sure. PS1.
Yeah, actually, I think
PS1 might be a good
PS1 could be good. The mines and proxies can get hidden. Some of those transformations work out really well for Snake.
Sure.
Especially that windmill one. Mm-hmm. The edge is a little janky. Could screw Falco up.
Yeah, that's true, actually. If he side B's just 1 pixel off, he's going to go under the stage rather than on it.
But
the
biggest problem...
Meta Knight, putting on the mask. And we got the Prince Star.
This is interesting. again, the benefit, mines, grenades, proxies, they're all a little bit hidden on this stage.
Yeah, and on top of that, if he puts them in the right spots, the hitbox is going to be extended.
Yep.
If he puts them in the middle
and
or on the side.
they all get stuck on the stage. The sides act as walls here.
Yeah.
But, and this is what probably Infern was worried about, Shugo can just go Meta Knight.
Yep. Goes off the side now. You can kill him very early here with the shuttle loop. Grabs him and just throws him right back.
This is not looking good for Infern. This really isn't.
Wow, and he's down
9%.
already.
Infern landed one hit.
Yeah.
And I don't think he factored in, probably one of Snake's biggest strengths are those tilt attacks.
Yep.
And Meta Knight can run away from that all day on this stage.
Definitely. I mean, I'm not sure what his thought process was. I mean, he knew he was gonna go. I knew he was gonna go there.
And the other problem, right, is when this stage gets down to just one or two platforms, unless Snake had already set up mines and grenades there, Meta Knight has a huge advantage.
Sure.
Meta Knight can just control a single platform.
Yeah.
While that lava rises, and you're just going to eat free damage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, now Snake's at 90% while the lava's rising, with Meta Knight only at 47.
Right.
This is just a bad situation.
Exactly. But fortunately, right, this is why Infern has that mine on that center platform. It's not helping him. He can't get any combos off with that. It's just there so when the lava rises, he can clear that platform off.
Yes, absolutely. That's a very good observation, but there it goes now. I mean, he's 2 stocks behind now, only 2 stocks, and really he's only has 80% on Shugo's first. He's got to do a little bit damage to even kill him. What can you say about this match, right? I mean, not the best counter pick. I'm not sure what else Infern could have done, but
all I'm seeing, the only clever parts about it, going for Snake's favor, bouncing grenades off with angles, trapping grenades in there, but it takes away so many of your other options as Snake.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't really camp on this stage just because it's so small. Meta Knight could kill much earlier with the sides being as close as they are.
You gotta wonder if maybe he was thinking Shugo would stay Falco.
That's my guess. And there we go, the 3 stock, the gold Yui, game 3. Or game 4 of the set, rather. Shugo wins 3-1, and he will be waiting in Grands.